Praise the Lord. According to 1 year Bible reading plan day 38, we have Numbers chapter 7 to 9. Numbers chapter 7. And when Moses had put up the house completely, and had put oil on it and made it holy, with all the things in it, and had made the altar and all its vessels holy with oil, then the chiefs of Israel, the heads of their fathers' houses, made offerings. These were the chiefs of the tribes, who were over those who were numbered. And they came with their offerings before the Lord, 6 covered carts and 12 oxen, a cart for every 2 of the chiefs, and for every one an ox. And the Lord said to Moses, Take the things from them to be used for the work of the tent of meeting, and give them to the Levites, to every man what is needed for his work. So Moses took the carts and the oxen, and gave them to the Levites. 2 carts and 4 oxen he gave to the sons of Gershon for their work, and 4 carts and 8 oxen he gave to the sons of Merari for their work, under the direction of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. But to the sons of Kohath he gave nothing, because he had the care of the holy place, taking it about on their backs. And the chiefs gave an offering for the altar. On the day when the holy oil was put on it, they made their offering before the altar. And the Lord said to Moses, Let every chief on his day give his offering to make the altar holy. And he who made his offering on the first day was Nahshon, the son of Amminadab, of the tribe of Judah. And his offering was 1 silver plate, 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels, by the scale of the holy place. The 2 of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels, full of spice for burning, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year, for a burnt offering, 1 male of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nahshon, the son of Amminadab. On the second day, Nethanel the son of Zur, chief of Issachar, made his offering. He gave 1 silver plate, 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels, by the scale of the holy place, the 2 of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 male of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Nethanel, the son of Zur. On the third day, Eliab, the son of Helon, chief of the children of Zebulun, his offering was 1 silver plate, 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels, by the scale of the holy place. The 2 of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 male of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Eliab the son of Helon. On the fourth day, Eleazar the son of Shedeur, chief of the children of Reuben, his offering was 1 silver plate, 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels, by the scale of the holy place, the two of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 meal of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eleazar, the son of Shedeur. On the fifth day, Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai, chief of the children of Simeon, his offering was 1 silver plate 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the two of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year, a burnt offering, 1 meal of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. On the sixth day, Eliasaph the son of Reuel, chief of the children of Gad, his offering was 1 silver plate 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the two of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 meal of the goats for a sin offering. And for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Eliasaph the son of Reuel. On the seventh day, Elishama the son of Ammihud, chief of the children of Ephraim, his offering was 1 silver plate 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the two of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 meal of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Elishama the son of Ammihud. On the eighth day, Gamaliel the son of Pedazur, the chief of the children of Manasseh, his offering was 1 silver plate 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the two of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 meal of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel the son of Pedazur. On the ninth day, Abidan the son of Gideoni, chief of the children of Benjamin, his offering was 1 silver plate 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the two of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for burnt offerings, 1 meal of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Abidan the son of Gideoni. On the 10th day, Ahiezer the son of Ammishaddai, chief of the children of Dan, his offering was 1 silver plate 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the two of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 meal of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Ahiezer the son of Ammishaddai. On the 11th day, Pagiel the son of Ochran, chief of the children of Asher. His offering was 1 silver plate, 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the 2 of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 male of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel the son of Ochran. On the 12th day, Ahira the son of Enan, chief of the children of Naphtali. His offering was 1 silver plate, 130 shekels in weight, 1 silver basin of 70 shekels by the scale of the holy place, the 2 of them full of the best meal mixed with oil for a meal offering. 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of spice, 1 young ox, 1 male sheep, 1 he lamb for the first year for a burnt offering, 1 male of the goats for a sin offering, and for the peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 male sheep, 5 he goats, 5 he lambs for the first year. This was the offering of Ahira the son of Enan. These were the offerings given for the altar by the chiefs of Israel when the holy oil was put on it: 12 silver plates, 12 silver basins, 12 gold spoons. The weight of every silver plate was 130 shekels, and of every basin 70. The weight of all the silver of the vessels was 2,400 shekels by the scale of the holy place. The weight of the 12 gold spoons of spice for burning was 10 shekels for every one by the scale of the holy place. All the gold of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offerings were 12, the male sheep 12, the he lambs of the first year 12 with their meal offering, and the males of the goats for sin offering 12, and all the oxen for the peace offerings 24 oxen, the male sheep 60, and the he goats 60, and the he lambs of the first year 60. This was given for the altar after the holy oil was put on it. And when Moses went into the tent of meeting to have talk with him, then the voice came to his ears from over the cover, which was on the ark of witness, from between the 2 winged ones, and he had talked with him. Numbers chapter 8. And the Lord said to Moses, "Say to Aaron, when you put the lights in their places, the 7 lights will give light in front of the support." And Aaron did so. He put the lights in their places so that they gave light in front of the support, as the Lord gave orders to Moses. The support for the lights was of hammered gold work, from its base to its flowers. It was of hammered work. From the design which the Lord had given to Moses, he made the support for the lights. And the Lord said to Moses, "Take the Levites out from among the children of Israel and make them clean. And this is how you are to make them clean. Let the holy water, which takes away sin, be put on them, and let the hair all over their bodies be cut off with a sharp blade, and let their clothing be washed and their bodies made clean. Then let them take a young ox and its meal offering, crushed grain mixed with oil, and take another ox for a sin offering, and make the Levites come forward in front of the tent of meeting, and let all the children of Israel come together. And you are to take the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel are to put their hands on them. And Aaron is to give the Levites to the Lord as a wave offering from the children of Israel, so that they may do the Lord's work. And the Levites are to put their hands on the heads of the oxen. And one of the oxen is to be offered for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, for the Lord, to take away the sin of the Levites. Then the Levites are to be put before Aaron and his sons to be offered as a wave offering to the Lord. So you are to make the Levites separate from the children of Israel, and the Levites will be mine. After that, the Levites will go in to do whatever has been done in the tent of meeting. You are to make them clean and give them as a wave offering, for they have been given to me from among the children of Israel, in place of every mother's first son, the first to come to birth in Israel. I have taken them for myself. For every mother's first son among the children of Israel is mine, the first male birth of man or beast. On the day when I sent death on all the first sons in the land of Egypt, I made them mine. And in place of the first sons among the children of Israel, I have taken the Levites, and I have given them to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to undertake for them all the work of the tent of meeting, and to take away sin from the children of Israel, so that no evil may come on them when they come near the holy place. All these things Moses and Aaron and the children of Israel did to the Levites, as the Lord gave orders to Moses about the Levites. So the children of Israel did, and the Levites were made clean from sin, and their clothing was washed. And Aaron gave them for a wave offering before the Lord, and Aaron took away their sin and made them clean. And the Levites went in to do their work in the tent of meeting before Aaron and his sons. All the orders which the Lord had given Moses about the Levites were put into effect. And the Lord said to Moses, "This is the rule for the Levites. Those of 25 years old and over are to go in and do the work of the tent of meeting. But after they are 50 years old, they are to give up their work and do no more, but be with their brothers in the tent of meeting, taking care of it but doing no work. This is what you are to do in connection with the Levites and their work." Numbers chapter 9. And the Lord said to Moses in the wasteland of Sinai, in the first month of the second year after they had come out of the land of Egypt, "Let the children of Israel keep the Passover at its regular time. In the 14th day of this month at the evening, you are to keep it at the regular time, and in the way ordered as in the law." And Moses gave orders to the children of Israel to keep the Passover. So they kept the Passover in the first month, on the 14th day of the month at the evening in the wasteland of Sinai, as the Lord gave orders to Moses. So the children of Israel did it. And there were certain men who were unclean because of a dead body, so that they were not able to keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. And these men said to him, "We have been made unclean by the dead body of a man. Why may we not make the offering of the Lord at the regular time among the children of Israel?" And Moses said to them, "Do nothing till the Lord gives me directions about you." And the Lord said to Moses, "Say to the children of Israel, if any of you or of your families is unclean because of a dead body, or is on a journey far away, still he is to keep the Passover to the Lord. In the second month, on the 14th day in the evening, they are to keep it, taking it with unleavened bread and bitter tasting plants. Nothing of it is to be kept till the morning, and no bone of it is to be broken. They are to keep it by the rules of the Passover. But the man who, not being unclean or on a journey, does not keep the Passover, will be cut off from his people, because he did not make the offering of the Lord at the regular time. His sin will be on him. And if a man from another country is among you, and has a desire to keep the Passover to the Lord, let him do as is ordered in the law of the Passover. There is to be the same rule for the man from another nation, and for him who had his birth in the land. And on the day when the house was put up, the cloud came down on it, and the tent of witness, and in the evening there was a light like fire over the house till the morning. And so it was at all times. It was covered by the cloud, and by a light as of fire by night, And whenever the cloud was taken up from over the house, then the children of Israel went journeying on. And in place where the cloud came to rest, there the children of Israel put up their tents. At the order of the Lord, the children of Israel went forward, and at the order of the Lord, they put up their tents. As long as the cloud was resting on the house, they did not go away from that place. When the cloud was resting on the house for a long time, the children of Israel, waiting for the order of the Lord, did not go on. Sometimes the cloud was resting on the house for 2 or 3 days. Then, by the order of the Lord, they kept their tents in that place, and when the Lord gave the order, they went on. And sometimes the cloud was there only from evening to morning. And when the cloud was taken up in the morning, they went on their journey again. Or if it was resting there by day and by night, whenever the cloud was taken up, they went forward. Or if the cloud came to rest on the house for 2 days, or a month, or a year without moving, the children of Israel went on waiting there and did not go on. But whenever it was taken up, they went forward on their journey. At the word of the Lord they put up their tents, and at the word of the Lord they went forward on their journey. They kept the orders of the Lord as he gave them by Moses. May the Lord bless us abundantly. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.